Well, hello there. This is Anthony McAvaney, and today I just wanted to shoot this really quick video to demonstrate what the membership structure looks like on a typical WordPress website. I'm demonstrating this on WordPress, first of all, because that's what I use, but secondly, WordPress is probably the most used web building platform on the internet today, so it makes sense to do that. Now the process here basically with your membership structure, if you recall from our lesson, is that for each of the individual weeks or modules that you intend to teach, you create a separate page. So for instance, in my 6-week program, 6-week module 1 is a page, an individual page that I've created. 6-week module 2 is obviously week number 2, 6-week 3, and so on. And the other thing that you need to create is a main product delivery page, which is the page that you see highlighted there. But just to show you what that looks like, if we go into week 1 and the editor for that, and you'll see that I'm using a theme called Divi, which I'll talk a little bit more about in a moment. But I'll go to the actual page builder. So this is what you see on the page itself. Obviously this is about week 1, a little bit of a welcome message, an overview of what week 1 is all about, a little photo of myself there, and then the membership content, the content for week 1 that members would need to complete in order to finish up week 1. Now I've chosen to embed the video here. You don't need to be that fancy. You could simply put a link to your YouTube video wherever you've uploaded your video to. WordPress will allow you to do both. You can either embed or just provide a link. And then further down the page there you can see other resources, which includes download links and other resources that people would need to complete in order to finish up on week 1. And then you would duplicate that for each of the weeks which are included in your program. So if we go back to the dashboard and look at the pages, and if we have a look at the main download page, now this is the page where links to all of your content will go. So this is the link that I've created here, and I'll just flip over to here. This is the actual what the live page looks like. So it's the membership course home, and we've got week 1 lesson 1, week 2 lesson 2. I've got a little bit of a blurb here about the overall aim of the course, and you'll see here, click here to access the learning resources. Now I haven't actually made the link live here, but the words click here would become a live link linking back to that page that we've just looked at, the lesson page for week 1, where they'll get access to all the resources. So that's really all you need to do. To go back to the dashboard again and turning to why I use Divi. Now Divi is a theme that is one of many themes developed by an organization called Elegant Themes, and I've used it pretty much ever since I've been online for the last 4 years or so. And the advantages of Divi are, first of all, it gives you the opportunity to create like a really great, well-designed, modern-looking website, and I think that's quite important from somebody who's trying to create an impression as a coach. You really want a good-looking website. The other thing is that Elegant Themes has been in business for a long time. They're dedicated to continually updating their features and the functionality, the various functions on their website. Their tutorials are absolutely awesome. When I first started using WordPress, obviously I knew nothing about it, and I was fortunate that somebody recommended that I use Divi. And for pretty much anything that you want to be able to use with the Divi theme, there is an excellent training video. So the training is absolutely fantastic. But I want to show you the other big advantage with this. So we're not actually going to add a new page, but if we decide to use Divi Builder to do this, when you do that, it'll take you to the front end. Now look at the options that you get whenever you create a new page. You have the option of starting from scratch. You can choose a pre-made layout, and once you've actually developed a page that you like the look of, which is what I did exactly for all of my individual lesson pages, I created my first lesson page and then I cloned that 6 times. So I didn't have to start from scratch each time. Now that saved me hours and hours and hours of work. The other thing I really like with Elegant Themes, and in particularly Divi, is they've got all these pre-designed layout packs, 131 of them. And the one that I chose to use is one that's suited to a learning management system, which of course is terrific for coaching. So just to view a live demo there, this is the landing page, as you can see. Home page, and we can look at the others, but the idea here is these are just pre-designed layouts, but you're not committed to using them. You can change background colors, you can change the size of this header here, change the text color, the fonts, whatever image you decide to put in there. You can simply delete parts of the web page that you have no intention of using. But at least it gives you a well-designed platform to look at, and it also gives you some really useful design ideas. If we look at the marketing stuff, so just some ideas about this is what we offer. You could potentially put some promotional videos there. So they've really given a lot of thought to the layout. The actual courses that you offer, this would be a great way of you profiling your individual programs. You can also go to their pricing page. They have, again, this may not be the way that you go about promoting it, but it gives you an idea about how you can present to visitors to your website the different sorts of options. A page for individual courses, and this is exactly the format that I used for my individual lesson pages. I just simply deleted all the rest of this. I decided to include my little photo and that sort of stuff, but I've only got, so where you see the words chapter 1, I've just got week 1, lesson 1. There's also a pre-designed about page and so on, and also a blog page, and that gives you an idea of what your blog looks like, which is really well laid out, really clean, vibrant looking style. So that to me is a really, really big advantage of using something like a theme like Divi. Now, to be truthful, it is a premium theme. They have 2 pricing options. One is an annual fee of around $97 United States currency. So you simply renew your license every year to be able to continue to use it, or to get all the updates basically. Or there's a one-time fee. Currently it's US $249. There's a special on at the moment. They regularly have sales, so look out for sales. But the advantage with the one-time fee, which is what I've gone for, is that you can use Divi on unlimited websites. You have access, like lifetime access to their support, which is terrific. So if you do run into a technical problem at all, they have 24-hour support available to you, and their people really are absolutely terrific. All right, so the purpose of this session today, I just want to demonstrate to you what the individual lesson pages look like, and also what the main download page would look like. So that's the process for it. Something else I just want to do before I go, a really important thing. If we look at the editor for the membership class, just something I want to demonstrate to you. We're not doing this using membership software. And a big cause of anxiety for a lot of online coaches is they think they need to invest in membership software. Not so. Now, a feature on all WordPress websites, as far as I'm aware, is to change the visibility of individual pages. And you get 3 options. Make a page public, which is the default setting. And what that means is as soon as you publish a page or a post, if people have got the link, it's public. But the beaut thing here, as far as us coaches are concerned who want to protect content, you can actually create a password for individual pages. Now, I'd recommend that you create a password for your main download page. I wouldn't recommend that you do password protect for each of the individual weekly or module pages, because what that would mean is, annoyingly, that your client or member would have to put in perhaps multiple keywords. So I recommend just doing it on the main download page, and then you'd set the password, keep a record of it. When a member signs up to your program, you'd send them an email with a link to the download page, the main one, together with the password that they need to use. So that privacy, ability to embed some privacy, is a really important feature of WordPress. And again, you don't need to use Divi. I want to stress that you don't have to invest in Divi at all. However, I will include a link to Divi, Elegant Themes Divi, should you want to check that out for yourself. It is a terrific time saver. Anyway, you decide. But full disclosure here, if you decide to use that link and subsequently signed up, I am an affiliate of Elegant Themes. And if you decide to purchase Divi using that link, I'll get a small kickback. And hey, I'd be really grateful if you did that, but it's actually not necessary that you do that. So to finish up, this is how you can deliver your content to your clients in a really effective way without having to use membership software. And as we've seen, this process does have some protection built in so that you can share with your paying clients only. All right, that's it for this video. This is Anthony saying bye for now, and we'll see you next time around on the next video.